Hello everyone. It will come as no surprise to tell you that I did in fact fill up 2 bags worth of stuff at the local church sale. This is the third and final day of the sale. As mentioned in my last video, it was fill a bag for $3. We got these large paper grocery bags worth of stuff. You prepaid at the door. If you wanted more bags, you could just go back later and buy more. And whatever you could fit in the bag, you could take. So my number one goal was get a bunch of baby stuff for my coworker who's expecting his first ever child in October. And I know nothing about babies. Like, my youngest brother is 8 years younger than me, so like I was like sentient. Well, I mean, I was always sentient, but I was like aware and conscious when he was born, but like I don't actually remember. I've got a crap memory. I don't actually really remember anything about like him being a baby. So yeah, I know nothing about babies, but I know children are expensive. So I figured even if my coworker and his wife don't like 90% of what I bought, they can redonate it, and I feel no guilt because it was $3 for all of it. So I'm going to leave the baby stuff absolutely last in the video for people who aren't interested, because like until now I wasn't interested in baby stuff. I know that it's not relevant to most people. I'm also going to leave clothes in general towards the end. So I got a couple things for myself, clothing wise, but I know that's not always most people's cup of tea. Anyway, disclaimers aside, aside from that, it's not really organized at all. So first thing I picked up was this candle, which they were trying to sell for 50 cents, but didn't sell. It's this glittery Halloween type candle that was originally $3 at the Target dollar spot. And long story short, I've been seeing a lot of Halloween stuff online lately in the social media space. Apparently lots of stores are selling Halloween stuff right now. And the long and short of it is stores are trying to capitalize on your yearning. They're trying to make you want things. That's why they start selling things 2 months before the holiday. Excuse me, I'm burping. It's like they're trying to make you very emotional about like the FOMO, basically, fear of missing out. It's a psychology tactic. It's like, oh man, I wish fall was here, and so let me experience a little bit of fall in the summer, and let me buy all this fall decor and decorate my house for fall because I want it to be fall, and it just makes you never satisfied, and so you're just constantly buying. So that's the psychology behind selling Halloween stuff in August. So anyway, it's very pretty. I don't know if it actually. Oh yeah, the battery works. Fantastic. So it's got the flickering flame effect. I don't actually have any LED candles. I like the ambiance of candles, but I just don't care enough to light them most of the time. So anyway, super cool. Would have never bought it if it wasn't like in the bag sale. But that, look at that. It comes with the candle stand already. Like, fantastic. All right. I got these. I had no idea these were a thing. These are 3 dry cleaning cloths. So they were originally 25 cents each. But you just throw these in the dryer with your dry clean only item, and it dry cleans your item. It does recommend that you spot clean it. It provides instructions which says, I guess maybe there are 2 things in this packet. I don't know. Yeah, there's a cleaning cloth and a spot cleaning cloth. I think there are 2 cloths in the package. And anyway, one of the cloths you use to like wipe off any debris or like stains that you see, and then the second cloth you actually throw in the dryer. Anyway, these look old. Like this looks like it has been sun bleached. The package does, but I'm sure it probably works. Question mark. Anyway, like it didn't really. It was just thrown on top of the bag. So it really it's basically like free, right? Because look at all this stuff that I got. It's so full. Oop, knocked my camera a little bit. the church ladies, when I walked out, they're like, "Oh, you did good today," and I was like, "Yes, I did." So anyway, fun finds. You never know what you're gonna find. Just trying to sort through clothes. Oh, got this little Colorado. I guess it's maybe an espresso mug. It's just like, look how small this is. Like, I have small hands. I literally have child-sized hands. I can wear child's gloves, but yeah, I've been to Colorado. I've been to the Rocky Mountains. Loved it there, so that's fun. This looks vintagey, maybe early 2000s, 90s, or something like that. Just the colors that make me think of that. So that's really nice. And on the subject of drinkware, I also got this Declaration of Independence. Yes, I was like, wait, what is this? Is this the Constitution, the Declaration? It's a declaration. Okay, it even says, July 4th. It says Declaration right there. But I saw this on the first day of the sale because I went on the first day, which was a Thursday evening. And I was like, it's cool. What would I use this for? Like, I feel like this is a whiskey glass or something, and I don't drink alcohol. But I was like, yeah, maybe if it's still there during the bag sale, I'll grab it. And it was still there. So I guess people were not interested in the Declaration of Independence in glassware format. Yeah, I don't need more cups. I have a bit of a mug collection going on, and I think I have something like 10 mugs, which for a single individual is a fair amount of mugs. Considering that, like, I've only been in the workforce for approximately 3 years since graduating college. So, like, not that I didn't work during college, and not that I didn't work in high school, but, adult workforce. I got 4 of these. Let me try to not drop these. Drinking glasses, because I don't own any of these style of drinking glasses. I just have mugs. Not that I need these, but I figured I was really just trying to stuff my bag. My first bag, like I said, I had filled with primarily baby things. The second bag was kind of half empty, and I was like, let me just grab things, which is not necessarily the best way to go about it, but it says Crystal Light Bohemia at the bottom of each of these glasses. You cannot see that, but yeah, it's inside. Like, if I show you the back here, it's reversed, because it's like the correct way of reading it is like through the bottom of the glass. But these actually made me think of my best friend's parents, because growing up, we didn't use drinking glasses like these that were tall. Our drinking glasses were like the shorter kind. I don't know. I might be misremembering. Like I said, my memory is rather terrible. But my best friend's parents have drinking glasses that are like about this size. They don't look exactly like this, but I just liked the shape of these. And the fact that it was a set of 4. I like that it's a nice even number. I need 4. I've never had 4 people, well, 3 people over before, but yeah, just nice. It makes me feel grown up to have these glasses, which is kind of funny and like irrelevant, but I have actual glasses instead of just novelty mugs for people to drink out of, so that's nice. Excuse me for a moment while I blow my nose. Okay, let's stay on the topic of drinkware for one more item. So this I actually didn't get at the sale, but I ran a bunch of errands today, and I rode the bus because I ride the bus for free as a university staff member. And this, as I walked home from the bus stop, I passed by a house that had this sitting out with a bunch of other little random items on the curb. And so this was free. It's a Snoopy Christmas mug. It says, I love the holiday season on the back with Woodstock. And once this is all properly washed, because it's got coffee stains on the inside, this is going to be a Christmas gift for one of my brothers, because he's a Snoopy fan. He's got some Snoopy memorabilia in his apartment. Now, he's not a novelty mug person, so I don't know how much he'd actually like this, how much use he'd get out of it. Worst comes to worst, he can donate it to Goodwill, because I got it for free. It says copyright 2014 on the bottom. So, yeah. Snoopy mug for free. Pretty good price. Especially since Snoopy has become popular in the last couple of years. Snoopy went viral over the last, holiday season. This I just threw on top because why not? I picked it up, put it down, and I was like, it's basically free. They were trying to sell it for 25 cents, but it is a sash in this rose gold glitter, and it says bride to be. And no, I am not engaged, nor am I going to be engaged anytime soon. But I'm going to throw it into my gift stash. Because I can gift it to a bride to be, maybe, one day. None of my friends are remotely getting engaged anytime soon, either. In fact, most of them are single. And some of them are men. So, the fact that it's not easy anytime soon is the long story there. Long story short. But it's so compact that it's okay for me to store in my gift stash. Like, it really isn't going to inconvenience me to keep it for years and years. So, there's that. There is this happy birthday banner with apparently 70 pics. They were trying to sell it for 25 cents. It is this glittery cursive banner. I'm not going to take the whole thing out because you can kind of imagine what it looks like. Oh, I was like, what does it mean 70 pics? Literally, the number 70. Okay. I don't know anybody that's 70. My best friend's grandparents are in their 80s, and my grandmother is in her 60s. So, don't know what to do with these. I think I might just, like, take the 70s off and, like, use these skewers for crafting. But that's fun. Let me try to get this back in the packaging so I don't, stab myself with the skewer later. Alright. Sorry for the glass clinking if that is a sensory issue for you. I'm just trying to stay organized here. I found some clothes I'm gonna set to the side. Shoes. The first day at the sale, I was like, I don't really feel like there were no shoes that are jumping out at me, and I don't really feel like trying these on because they weren't organized by size. I went back, it looked like maybe 10 to 20% of the shoes were gone, so a little bit less to sift through, and I was like, okay, this is more manageable. Let me see if any of these actually fit. And so there's this pair of flats, clogs, I don't know what you would call these, but they do have a bit of a heel to them. There's like 1 inch right there, but I guess they're wedges technically. They look like flats except for the fact that they have a inch. Look pretty gently used, and it says beautiful feel. And it says size 37, but my feet are between size 6 to 7, so I have shoes that are 6, 6.5, 7. It just really varies by brand. It says shock absorbing. So, anyway, just great little shoes to wear when I want to look a little fancy, but don't want to necessarily put on heels. So they would just look like this. So that's cute. I've never really seen that little loopy style across the front before. So yeah, black. Great for a lot of outfits. I don't know what they were trying to sell it for because there's no tag on it, but it doesn't really matter. I don't have any shoes like this. I love that they are not heels. I love that there is some height because I'm like 5'3.5", but it's not a very tall shoe. So this looks like this is something I can easily wear for like 12 hours. It looks like something I could wear at work, honestly. Except that it exposes my feet, so it's not work appropriate. But anyway. I only got 2 pairs of shoes, although I got a pair of baby shoes. This is a brand that says S-O-F-F-T, Soft, since 1927. They're trying to sell it for $3. This is a pair of heels, but they're like kitten heels, and they're pretty chunky. And also looks like never used. I mean, there's not even like dirt on the bottom of these. It says patent pending, which is interesting. Yeah, there's really no wear to these. These are a size 6.5. Yeah, I like that they look like they're loafers, but they're heels, and they're just a short little kitten heel. So I love the chunkier heels because you will not catch me walking around in stilettos. stilettos. I am naturally a little bit clumsy, and I'm not trying to hurt my feet when I'm walking around. So yeah, some nice dress shoes. They're practical, so that's fun. Let's see. You got this picture frame. There are actually 3 of these, but the other 2 had broken glass, unfortunately. This apparently retailed for $5.99 for a 5-pack. You cannot get that deal anymore these days. Oh, well, it says copyright 2020 from Hobby Lobby. Anyway, it's a 4x6. It's actual glass, and so I love having actual glass frames. Yeah, it's just a 4x6 frame. I tend to, you can see kind of behind me, all my frames are black, just easy to match and coordinate with the artwork, and just easy to find black frames. So, don't have any particular picture in mind for this, and I really don't need frames anymore. I caved. I was trying to thrift frames last year. I caved and bought a bunch online. So I really don't need any, but if it's a really good deal, I mean, like, it fit in the bag, so just got the one. I saw some frames on the first day of the sale, but I was like, you know what, I really don't need any, so I'm not going to pay $1 or $2 per frame. Let me see if there's any left on the last day of the sale. So, yep, just the one frame. Just grabbed this pack of gift bags, which was $1. I'm oddly picky about some things, and so I'm picky about gift bags, and so they were selling them not individually, but as bundles, and I didn't like, there were some bundles where I only liked one of like the 5 bags, and I was like, I could redonate the other bags, but anyway, I wasn't going to pay like the $1 if I didn't like most of the bags. So, this is a Hallmark bag, that's just like a jean pattern. This is just a striped bag from American Greetings. This Valentine's Day bag from Hallmark, it's $1.99 back in the day. This polka dot bag I don't like, but it was $2.49 at Hallmark, and it still has tissue paper in it. So free tissue paper, and just a purple, blue glittery bag. So of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags, I only dislike one of them, so that's pretty good in my opinion. And yeah, I always like to have gift bags on hand because I love gift giving, as I've beaten into the ground in the last 2 videos that I filmed. Which all the videos, this video and the last 2 videos were all in the same week. It's just I spread out my videos 1 per week. So there you go. I got some lace. These were the only craft items I got. These were from Model Crafts, and these used to be $1 wherever these were sold. They're trying to sell them for 25 cents, but they didn't sell. It is 18 feet of black lace. I know you can't see that at all, but it's still sealed, so I'm not going to, I mean, it's lace, you can imagine. It's just lace balled up. The white you can see a little bit better. I think it's the same type of lace, just one's black and one's white. I've never crafted with lace before, but I do paper crafting and all that, so I'm sure like lace could come in handy to decorate a nice card or something like that. This was also in the craft section, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, but it's streamers? Like, is that what this is called? I know this is like a party supply. It's this crepe paper, and it is orange, as you can see. So I got it because my university's colors are orange and blue, and the university I work for, that is, the university I graduated from, their colors are red and white. And I was like, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, but maybe I could like take it apart for craft purposes, make some graduation cards with it, because, you know, the students, I work with students because I work at the university, if you've seen my past videos. Anyway, could throw a work party, decorate my desk with it. I don't know. It was like, it fit in the bag, so I was like, eh. It's the school colors. Just grab it. Let's see. I think. Oh. Okay. This is Tough Birds by Revel Monogram. It's a jet glider. It's like this balsa wood plane. They're trying to sell it for 50 cents, but you know. Yeah. I'm just gonna stick this in my gift stash. I don't have anybody in mind to give this to, but I mean it fit in the bag. So I'm gonna say that so much in this video. Yeah. I thought that was cool, and it's flat, so if I don't have anyone to give it to for a couple of years, like, it's not taking up that much space in my house. I got this large gift sack, which these are the gift sacks that Amazon uses. Like, I recognize them before because I've gotten gifts from, oh, there's multiple. So there's this one, which is great for like an odd shaped gift as well. And then there's this giant one, which I'm not giving anybody a gift this large anytime soon, but good to have. So they're trying to sell that for 50 cents, but no one bought it till me. Some books. So I got this for myself, actually. It's this golden book, Richard Scarry's best word book ever, and I had some Richard Scarry books growing up. Not this particular one, but I just thought it was so cute and vintage. It's a little bit beat up on the front page. You can see that it's torn up, but anyway, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this. It's literally just gonna like go on a bookshelf. It's copyright 1980. Because it's the first revised edition. It was originally published in 1963, but this one's from 1980. It's well loved, but it's not written on at all. So, yeah, and I remember there being a cartoon on TV of Richard Scarry. I might be wrong. But I definitely had some Richard Scarry books growing up. This I got for my coworker. I put this back and I put it down like 2 or 3 times because I genuinely don't know if he or his wife care about Bowie. But like, it's just a cute book. It's called Baby Rocker, Baby Bowie, a book about adjectives. So it says like spiky hair, thick eyeliner, shiny lightning bolt, and it's just a nice, big, thick board book. Retailed for $9.99. And it's copyright 2019. So it's just such a nice looking, good condition board book, which I was looking for board books. Oh, there's a couple more, but they're just buried under the baby clothes. So yeah, if he doesn't like it, you can redonate it. I got this 110 cookie recipes from Betty Crocker, the special 3rd edition. It retailed for $2.50 back whenever this was published, and it's copyright August 1990. And I got this because my best friend's mom has a bunch of the family, well, not her mom, but her best friend's my best friend's grandmother, who is my best friend's mom's mother. There we go. A lot of the family cookie recipes that have been passed down are Betty Crocker. Because I've seen the recipe card, like the handwritten recipe cards, and it says like they're from Betty Crocker cookbooks. I don't know. It made me think of them. Like, I'm really close to my best friend's family. I've met all of her grandparents, and I've like spent time with all of the grandparents and whatnot, and they've adopted me. So anyway, like her family's my family basically, and I figured these would be tasty. It's not as old as I thought it was. I was hoping this was a little bit older than that, but anyway, it's pre-2000, so I'm sure it's gonna be full of butter and all that stuff that's not good for you. So tasty. I thought I had 2 recipe books, but I guess that was the only one I got. I really wanted to get. I've been really back on a book kick lately. I was a voracious reader growing up. I would do all of the summer book challenges at the library. I would, every time I would go to the library, like, I had to, I got, on my dad's library card, I got special permission from, like, the librarians to, like, increase, like, you could get permission, or maybe I had my own kid, anyway, you could get permission from the librarians to raise the limit of the amount of items you could check out, because I would check out, like, legitimately 30 books at a time, because I would read, like, a book every day, some, in the early days, like, you know, with those little, like, kids chapter books. Oh, I did get a haircut today, so my hair is definitely shorter, and I specifically wore a black shirt just so like all the little hair particles wouldn't show on my clothing. I'm sure it shows on my face though. I just scratched my neck and there's hair on my neck. Like cut hair, that is. Because with my hair cut this short, like there's lots of little pieces like with the razor and everything that fly everywhere, and like I find little pieces like if I touch my like hair or my face, I find little pieces for like 3 days after my haircuts all the time. Anyway, what was I talking about? I have no idea what I was talking about before I like the hair pieces. Yeah, I think it's just clothes. There might be like one or two things that aren't clothes, but the rest is basically clothes. This little toy elephant, oh, it's so cute. This is definitely like a little baby plush and very like baby safe. Like there's no small pieces. Everything's embroidered, so like the eyes are sewn in and everything like that. The tag is cut off, but like that's good. You know, nothing a baby can like chew on or whatnot. And so like yeah, it's like this like microfiber material. Feels just like a microfiber towel. So I thought this was so cute to include as a little toy for the baby. Oh, I love it. I love plush just in general. Yeah, the rest is clothes. So I'll show like the clothes for me first. I'm just trying to make sure like I gather all of them first. Oh, knocked over one of my glasses. Alright, so this I wasn't sure if I wanted or not. I went back and forth on this because I don't like the colors. I wish this was brighter colors or different colors. But what really sold me was the material, because it is 51% linen, 45% rayon, 4% other fiber. This Christopher & Banks size small short top with a tie at the front. And it was so hot today, so the linen really was calling my name. And it's a size small, and I wear an extra small, so it's going to be oversized on me. And I don't know. I figured if I don't like it, I can just redonate it. And I could, like, try to style it with some, like, different pairs of shorts and see, like, if I can make it work for me. Because I really was, like, I already purchased the 2 bags, so anything I could fit into them, it was just, like, bonus at that point. So I got that. Great summer piece for somebody, maybe not me. This I got because, again, it's just kind of like I already paid for the bags. It's this white tank top, and it has bride written on it with these what are these? These little gemstone thingies. What are they called? They're not sequins. Rhinestones. There we go. And none of the rhinestones have fallen off. Yeah, and it's actually still a white tank top. Like, it's not off-colored or anything like that. It's by Gilligan and O'Malley. So I'm just going to stash this away for many years until I actually become a bride. Yeah. Yeah. Or I can wear it at home. This is a V-neck t-shirt. I got it, like, I don't need more t-shirts, but I can wear it as a sleep shirt or something like that. It's by the brand So, which is a kids brand sold at Kohl's. So this is like a junior's. This is a junior shirt, but it looks like it's exactly my size, because I still do fit juniors clothing. And it is, it's actually 63% polyester. I really do try to only buy natural fiber clothing. Like, I still have like polyester stuff once in a while, but anyway. Looks comfy, soft, it's a V-neck. I prefer V-neck. Not that I don't wear, like, obviously other neck styles, but anyway, fit in the bag. And it's my size. I've mentioned this in previous videos, but, like, sometimes I just get tempted to buy stuff that, just because it's extra small, because sometimes it's so difficult for me to just find stuff in my size. Like, that's the first hurdle, let alone anything I actually like. So, especially with this bag sale, I struggled to, like, with, like, oh, I want that just because it's in my size. But I'm like, no, I'm never going to wear that. So I left it. Anyway, this is the exact same brand, but it's just a different color. Instead of the rust color, this is, like a light green. This is actually a medium, but it's this Nautica white t-shirt, 100% cotton. And I just thought it looked nice. It's got the V-neck and it's got the Nautica logo, monochromatic. It's sewn in white, embroidered in white. And it's not actually like that large. It looks pretty fitted. So honestly, it probably wouldn't be horribly oversized on me, even though it is technically 2 sizes too big. I found it because I was looking for clothes for all my friends. I couldn't find clothes for my friends, and it's kind of hard because they've been fluctuating in size anyway. Like, one of my friends is on a fitness journey, and the other one has medical issues that cause her to like gain and lose weight. Because like not directly, but because her health issues cause like mobility issues, and it affects like a bunch of stuff like appetite and whatnot. So anyway, I find it very difficult to buy clothes for people. I know like the clothing sizes of my family members, but it's not like I know the exact like pants measurements of my brothers, so like I never buy them pants. And anyway, like clothing's so individual. But I was looking to see if I could find any size medium clothes for my friends, and I don't know if I'm just gonna like wear it as is, because it's just a nice white t-shirt. I only own one other white t-shirt, and it's very cropped, so this is a nice full-length shirt, and I might keep it to tie-dye, although I've never actually tie-dyed. I've only ever tie-dyed at school. Like, I haven't made my own tie-dye at home. But whenever I see a blank shirt, I think of tie-dye, because we tie-dyed a couple times in school, in high school specifically. This is an express dress. It's in size small, but I mean, the funny thing is I own this exact same dress, but in maroon, with these lace sleeves. I was thinking, because it's a size small instead of extra small, I could give it to my mom, because just like, you know, with age and metabolism changes and whatnot, my mom is more of a size small than an extra small. She used to be an extra small. Like, we're almost the exact same size, except she's like 5'1" instead of 5'3". But yes, it's just classic black dress. I might even just wear it myself. Black dresses are always in style. And let's see what this last item is. Oh, it's also a dress. I'm trying to find like the top of it. It's this mock neck, long sleeve, size small, by Toad and Company. Made in Turkey, 48% organic cotton, 48% tencel, and 4% spandex. Now this will be great in the fall and winter. Wear with a pair of leggings, full long sleeve. This heathered gray is like one of my favorite like clothing fabrics, and it's just got this nice flowy skirt and like the fitted waist. I think this will look very flattering on. It's a slightly loose because it's a size bigger, but yeah, of the clothing items I got, this I think is my favorite clothing item. Oh wait, there's 2 more clothing items I forgot about. So wait. Oh, one of the things dropped behind me. So I first found this tank top, and I was like, you know, what would I actually wear this? It's this Talbot's Pima cotton, extra small. Pima is a type of cotton that's supposed to be like superior to traditional cotton. I looked it up, but I can't remember like the specifics. But anyway, at first I was like, oh, it's extra small, I should get it. But I was like, when would I wear this? Like, it's a tank top, but it's like a thick material. Like, it's not a full-on winter sweater material, but it's definitely not material I want to wear in the summertime, it being as hot as it is right now. So I was like, when would I actually wear this? Like, this is more of a fall fabric thickness, but it's sleeveless, and I know I could wear a cardigan on top. I was like, I don't need it. But then, when I was looking at, because this was on a table, like, folded up, and then when I was looking at the hanging racks, I found this, and I was like, oh, wait, it's a set. I need to get both now. So this is the matching cardigan, so I could, that's why I wear these both together. And what's fun is, I mentioned earlier, orange and blue are my school's colors, so I could wear it to work and be stylish and show school spirit, so that's really fun. And anyway, I've been trying to incorporate more fun colors and more variety of colors into my clothing, so I don't really own any orange clothing, so it's fun to get some orange clothing pieces. Next, I got some socks, not for me, but for my brother, because the funny thing is, when I was in Columbus, Ohio, to watch him graduate from Ohio State University, and with his master's degree. He also graduated from Ohio State with his bachelor's, but that was a couple years ago. He put on white socks, and I was like, dude, he was wearing black dress slacks and black dress shoes. And I was like, you cannot, I'm pretty sure, I was like, I'm not a style expert, but I'm pretty sure that's a fashion faux pas that you're doing right. And it is. We looked it up, and it definitely is. So anyway, he's like, but all I own are black socks and white socks. And I was like, put on the black socks. So it's like, these socks made me think of that moment. These look brand new. And they're gold toe socks, and I can confirm that gold toe socks, I wear primarily gold toe socks, and they are from high school. So they've lasted me for about 10 years now. So some men's socks. Got just this black pair. This, like, I don't know what this is. It's like a very light greenish gray with like some stripes. There's like a beige pair. These are like patterned socks, but they're not garishly patterned. So I'm gonna give these all to him. And then there's just another pair of the plain black. These are the other two board books that I got. These are by Disney Baby, and they're really teeny. And they just say single words on them, and I'm like, what kind of book is this, honestly? Like, balloons, candy, like, do parents, like, actually read these to their children? Like, because it's not a story, it just says words in it. But, because that's the thing, like, at this age that they would be using a board book, well, I mean, I'm thinking infant, right? Infants can't read, duh. And that's the only, like, it's so small and it's, like, so thick that I can only imagine an infant. But I guess, like, if it's, like, a 3-year-old reading this, then, like, the 3-year-old theoretically could read by itself. So, anyway. Got those 3 board books, and now I'm satisfied because I wanted to get some books because gotta start them with the education young. So books and clothes were the baby books and baby clothes were the 2 number 1 things I wanted to get. Got them. Got this pair of shoes just because they were like free or like under $6. I wasn't gonna get all the baby pairs. I sang the word baby so much. The pairs of baby shoes that I saw. I wanted to make sure they're actually good condition. So this was the only pair that I thought was in good enough condition to gift to somebody. Because I saw a bunch of others that were like worn, a little bit worn and dirty, and like I would still get them for my child if I had a child, but I'm like not comfortable gifting those to other people because I saw some really cool like hiking sandals by the Merrell brand, Merrell. Like, I own Merrell hiking boots, and so I was like, oh, that's really fun. But they were like real, like, they weren't dirty so much as like they were a little bit frayed and like stained, and I was like, I would want that for my kid, even though it's like stained and stuff, because it's still a very functional shoe. But anyway, like, these look like they are basically unused. I mean, how often like are kids that small actually using the shoes, right? It's by Koala Kids, and it says 5, so I guess that's 5 months. But it's just these little velvety dress shoes with the bows, so that's super cute. And then, okay, I just keep having like mucus, so excuse me, I'm gonna pause. I am not currently sick, but I was sick earlier this week. Funnily enough, I got sick from my brother because he like had a sickness and like graduated while sick. And anyway, yeah, I was hanging out with him a lot. So these clothes are in various sizes. At first I was like, oh, dang, apparently like people cleaned out the baby clothes. I'm too late. Because I got there like at 8:08 and the sale started at 8 and there's a line. No, I was just looking at the wrong table. There was a table for like newborn to 18-month, and then there was like a toddler table, and I was only looking at the toddler table. Anyway, but I have clothes, as I mentioned earlier, of various sizes because like I'm sure my coworker will still appreciate it. Like, they can put it away for a couple years, and it's their first child, so I'm sure they want to spoil her and stuff. But like, let's do it on a budget. Let's help my coworker out. Because it's not like both him and his wife work for the university, so it's not like any of us are making six figures. We are definitely not doing that. We are making half that, maybe. So here's a Cynthia Rowley 18-month, and then like some babies are like a little bit small for their age and some are a little bit large for their age. So like maybe this baby like grows real fast and like she's wearing like 6-month clothes at like 4 months. So like I'm gonna get some like larger clothes. This cute white long sleeve top with the bow, and my coworker is like, yeah, he has red hair. It's very dark though, so it's like brownish red, and then his wife also has like bright red hair. So some of our students are convinced that the baby's gonna have red hair, and I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. And so like my coworker had told me that one of his students, because we work in different buildings, so we have different students. Like some of the students like we share, because like we have students that are like in our classes that we manage, and then we have students that work for us, and some of the students work in both buildings. Anyway, one of the students was super generous, bought a bunch of like brand new stuff to gift to my coworker, and the stuff was all in colors that were flattering to redheads, and I was like, I've never even thought about what colors are flattering to redheads. So like that was something when I was shopping today for these baby clothes. I was like, I googled what clothes are flattering for redhead, what clothing colors are, what colors are flattering for redheads, and red is can be clashing, and so can pink. So I tried to avoid those this time. Kind of didn't avoid that in the past. This is a little like microfiber bib with this cute like rose embroidery. These clothes would have been like $1 each on the first day of the sale, so I was really glad to get them now. This Gymboree 12 to 18 month underwear? Question mark? I think this is underwear. Potentially a weird thing to give to somebody used, but... Or maybe it's like, not underwear, but like outerwear, you know what I mean? Anyway, they can redonate it if they don't want it. This is just a striped newborn. This looks pretty small. Like, there's some babies that are born bigger than this, you know what I'm saying? But if their babies can fit this, then, you know, great. And I was like, this is definitely unisex. Like, there's some stuff that, like, I was like, oh, this could be unisex, but, like, I figured, I don't know, my thinking was, like, it's their first ever child, and the child's a girl, so they're gonna get, I think the wife especially is gonna want to get, like, really girly stuff, and so I kind of avoided things that were, I really tried to go girly instead of unisex, but, like, I couldn't pass this up, because I couldn't find a lot of, like, newborn things. A lot of these are larger than newborn, but I wanted them to have clothes that they could use right away when the child's born. This one says, is a bib that says beautiful in every way. I love that. And it's got a little butterfly. It's from Carter's. These are leggings they're cotton leggings, which is good. I'm just trying to figure out like what it says Miss Carthian garments from India. Okay. US 24 months. That's what I was trying to find. But look at the little flowers at the bottom. And this is like a little pair of legging jeans from Carter's. These are 9 months. Functional pockets. How delightful. These are a pair of Disney leggings. I'm sure there's a top that went through it at one point. It says 6 months. This one says Mommy's Sweetheart. It's a little onesie, 18 months. Blue. Blue is apparently one of the colors most flattering to redheads. So I was like, heck yeah. And so is purple. This one's a 3-month onesie. The little elephant embroidery. This blue bib with you can't really tell, but there's some clouds on it. Sonoma Life and Style, which is sold at Kohl's. 3 to 6 month jean shorts with functional pockets, front and back, which is more than some of my adult pockets. I mean, adult jeans have. Some of my jeans are have fake pockets. This I thought was super fun. This is a 6-month onesie in purple, one of the colors I was looking for. And it says Genius in Training with the little elements spelling out genius, because my coworker and I work for the chemistry department. So heck yeah, Genius in Training indeed. This Children's Place 6 to 9 month skirt with the built-in underpants. These purple leggings from Falls Creek Kids, 24 months. My coworker's gonna be like, Amanda, why did you get so much stuff? I'm sure he's gonna be appreciative. I'm sure he's gonna be like really caught off guard, because this is gonna be so much. I'm just gonna give them to him at once. Like, I'm just gonna wait until October when the baby is due. Like, I'm not gonna wait until, like, because obviously babies don't necessarily come the day they're due. I'm gonna wait until like the beginning of October. I'm just gonna be like, here, have all this stuff for when your baby comes. 0 to 3 month, Circo, striped little pants there. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of stuff though. Like, I was like stuffing things into the bag. This First Impressions 3 to 6 month, which is 12 to 17 pounds. Onesie. When I was born, I think I was like 6 or 7 pounds. Like, don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. But it's got the little feet. It's this light green with a bunch of flowers, and it's all ruffly. It's got the long sleeves. Due in October, so she's gonna be about 2 months in December. Like, she's gonna be pretty small in the winters, basically. So, like, I wish I found more like long sleeve stuff, but you find what you find. This 3-month Carter's dress, yes. Just so much stuff. Renee Rofe baby, 6 to 9 months, little like thermal Henley leggings. Gerber 0 to 3 months, green onesie. I am gonna sort this all by size, and like when I gift it to him, I'm gonna like put all the clothes in one bag, because I have bought some clothes at other thrift stores. And I'm going to put all the, like, stuff that's, like, toddler size at the bottom. And I'm going to put, like, the newborn stuff on the top. So it's just going to be, like, layers of, like, oh, this is the stuff that you can use right now. This is the stuff you can use a little bit later. Stuff that will take years for you to use at the bottom. Shorts that are from Carter's. They're 3 months. Because theoretically, like, you might think to yourself, Amanda, why don't you save those things for like when the child is older? Because I plan on quitting my job within a year. I don't plan on staying longer than 2 years. It is a burnout job. Most people don't stay longer than 2 years. In fact, a lot of people quit after less than 6 months, which is, anyway, it's just the situation I'm in. So I am not going to be at my job anymore, or hopefully, if like all goes well, I'm not going to even be in the same town or state anymore, because I plan on moving for my career once again. And so, yeah, I'm just going to give it to all the clothes to him in one go, because I'm not going to be in the same state when his child gets older. So, there you go. This is Tutti. This Carter's green dress with bees and flowers. They were originally trying to sell it for $2. How sweet. Yeah, all the bigger stuff is at the bottom, because like I said, I was like, oh, where's the newborn stuff? I guess I missed it. Tutti, Oshkosh Bagosh. This like sweet kind of like summery patriotic-y dress with pockets. It's a toddler dress with pockets. How fun. They're also trying to sell it for $2. This cute 4T purple skirt with the glitter lightning bolts and stars. This 24-month pair of green shorts. Oh, here's the other. I was like, I swear there was more than one of these. This Taste of Home cake mix treats from 2010. It was originally $4.99. And these are actually like tear out cards. I was like, oh, cake mix based treats? Heck yes. Because like baking from scratch, not really what I'm looking to do right now. So there's that. What is, oh, this baby bathrobe, which they're trying to sell for $1.50. 0 to 9 months. Terry cloth, like it's got that microfiber material, but it even has the tie. Look at this. It's green. I think green is one of the flattering colors for redheads. I mean, yeah, it is. Oh my goodness. Like when I see stuff that like I don't traditionally think like adults wear bathrobes for obvious reasons, but kids don't necessarily need bathrobes, especially at 9 months. So it's just like humorous to me to like find like the little mini kids things. Anyway, I digress. What is this? Oh, this is a jacket. Why did my voice get so high? It's for 24 months, and it's by the brand Green Dog, and it's green. And it's just like this really little jacket, the little pocket. So it's like some outerwear. That's nice. This 3T pink polka dot leggings. This jean jacket for, I have no idea what size child would fit this, but it's a jean jacket with some bling on it. So, heck yeah. And then, it doesn't even have a brand on it. Calvin Klein jeans. 4T. Real front pockets. No back pockets. This 24 months genuine kids from Oshkosh Bagosh cardigan. 3T pink shorts from Carter's. 2T shorts from Garanimals in pink. I know I did end up getting some pink stuff. And then this 2T Garanimals pink shorts with fake front pockets, but real back pockets, and this little cute little rainbow. And that is absolutely everything. So, I don't know how much this would have cost me if I would have bought it like at like the full price. Not like full retail price, but full prices that they had. Oh my gosh, this video is almost an hour long. Had on like the first and second day of the sale. But just by the baby clothes alone, like these were like $1 each. So like, oh my gosh, how many clothes did I get? Okay, this video is so long already. I'm gonna start counting. Okay, 1, 2. Oh my gosh, I'm putting them back in the bag, but I need to go and sort through it later to like organize it by size. But anyway, 3, 4, 5. There's clothes everywhere. 6, 7, 8. I'm including bibs. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm trying to stock this whole child's wardrobe. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 pieces of clothing, including 3 bibs. That would have cost me at least $34. I got it for $3. And there's more stuff I got in that $3 because like this also fit in the bag. The books also fit in the bag. Some of my clothes fit in that bag. Like so much stuff for $3. One of my favorite things was, well, the baby clothes. I mean, I don't have like favorites of the baby clothes per se. I'm just really glad I was able to get so many things that like I think he and his wife will truly enjoy for the child. And for myself, I really like the what I really, oh, the gray dress and the shoes. Like these are really nice shoes and barely used. They're basically new. The candlestick is actually pretty darn cool. I could honestly leave it out year round because it's just black. thank you guys for hanging out with me for an hour. I doubt anyone's actually watching it for the whole hour. Like, I'd watch a whole hour thrift video, but I'm not like a huge YouTuber or anything. So, like, anyway. Yeah. Until next time, guys.